Ai, beleza.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects. He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Pra alguém que quebrou as costas, tá mexendo bem o braço.
Let's just sleep a bit more.
Você não tá dormindo, você tá catatônico, amigo.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Porque ninguém me falou que ela foi internada. Muito bem, Dorothy, muito bem. Muito obediente você. O arquivo descreve o estado no qual Irene Sanders deu entrada no Instituto Riverside, assim como os tratamentos administrados a ela. A Fuller adicionou uma nota escrita à mão, recomendando que ela seja levada à ala psiquiátrica, para que possa ter o silêncio e o descanso necessário.
Mrs. Sanders?
Só é a mulher lá do cara, né, da galeria de arte. Mas nossa, ela parece uma boneca aqui. Por que ela veio parar aqui?
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
É provável.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
Ah, certeza, né? Vapores orgânicos. Até parece.
His binds left bloody wounds. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Só assim, entendeu? A medicina dos jogos é melhor do que a da vida real. Credo, Erd, que é isso?
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Epidemia de insônia, acho que eu sou paciente dela.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too... high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Tipo, o B.O. é seu, se vira.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Puta, esse se ferrou. Rinite alérgica nessa poeira. Acho que eu vi tudo por aqui.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but... It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself.
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patience here.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Dr. Colden. Do you want something? I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor. Please, I'll be in trouble with Mrs. Donovan if I'm late.
The key to the boiler room is missing. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Ixi, nesse momento aqui eu vou pegar o carregador do celular.
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
I saw it, yes.
Com
It's
certeza não.
always the same thing. They bring them up without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
Ah, não. O que não reaparece, a gente inventa um novo, entendeu? É assim que funciona.
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key.
Doctor, those people need you at the dormitory.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
I saw it, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference. Thank you again, Doctor.
Gostoso, Left. Olha só, comidinha. Passou a enxaqueca, Lertz? Boa. Muito bem, muito bem.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Que gostoso, né? Uma sopinha caseira.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Este livro é muito interessante, destinado ao público em geral, demonstra como ciências são não reconhecidas e influenciaram a medicina moderna, magnetismo, segredos de avó, acupuntura chinesa, hipnose, filoterapia, alquimia e muitas outras contribuíram a um certo grau para o enriquecimento da medicina no início deste século.
This place draws you in and never lets you go. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly. It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth, thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Não tem pena não, a Palerma dá um tapa na cara da véia que a véia para de montar nela.
Dr. Colden?
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment. We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
As enfermeiras usando a medicação que é para os pacientes para ficar loucona.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Então, uma receita de remédio assinada pelo velho doido.
I don't have any business in the boiler room. Let's hope I can go through the administration office. Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Cara, é terra de ninguém, né?
The
Fumar no
operating room is
hospital
never
mesmo.
accessible after an operation. The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
Essa obra pseudocientífica de autoria de César Lombroso correlaciona a morfologia de um indivíduo com suas predisposições criminosas. A seriedade do estudo e o rigor das demonstrações podem enganar um leitor desinformado.
Don't go falling over. That would be stupid.
Do you want something? I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor.
This place draws you in and never lets you go. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Mas tem alguma noção de onde possa estar a chave? A chave não. Ah, é a chave pro porão. A ambientação desse jogo é bem divertida, não é a coisa mais linda do mundo, mas é bem divertida. Tá, dicionário, nada demais.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctor.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation. It's temperamental, if I understand correctly. The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth, thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Então, na verdade eu tenho que pegar a chave, eu acho, descer no porão, cortar a água e aí ela vem aqui brigar com essa daqui. E aí eu passo. Mas o faxineiro tá limpando lá e não deixa entrar no banheiro. E o que tá parado lá sem fazer nada, eu acho que ele não dá pra interagir com ele.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Ah, derruba a prateleira, né? Já era.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him. The boiler room key is not in its place. The boiler room key is not in its place. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Com isso daqui não dá pra falar. Vou trabalhar, caralho.
Please, the fewer interruptions that...
Is everything all...
Yeah, I know I should go.
I will work until late.
Oh. All right.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself.
Qual deles? Foi mal, só vi agora. Que sala?
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor.
Once again.
Can't you do...
Donovan, take...
I have little time for you, Doctor. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Calder.
No,
I...
Isso, daqui a pouco você capota.
No Mercado Livre, o dinheiro.
Ah, já vi, né? A gente dá uma trapaceada. Nunca eu ia achar que...
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
A Donovan não tem tempo pra essas brincadeirinhas, mas essa daqui tem, né?
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Ah, é uma pior que a outra, hein?
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
Nossa, filha, tá um remedinho aqui do hospital, tá? Mas tá ficando muito louca.
It's so unfair.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Ah, até fechei, né? A gente trapaceia, mas não trapaceia tanto assim. Aham. Deixa eu lembrar onde que é.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Tá, beleza, vou com ela.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time. Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
What now?
It's off. It's not my fault.
Nothing is ever your fault. I told you to control the flow. Even if I know it's not your strong point.
I've apologized 1,000 times.
I haven't counted that many. But then, unlike you, I don't have time to keep track.
Please, Mrs. Donovan. I'm grateful to you for having kept me on despite that incident. I just need the water to be put back on. Otherwise, the bathroom will quickly become a nest of germs.
Oh, very well. I'll finish what I'm doing, and then I'll fix your blunders. Once more.
Thank you, ma'am.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis from Francis Sanders.
Também achei, é muito barulho para usar um grifo. Mostrando a síndrome de Stendhal, um distúrbio mental particularmente raro. Os enfermos exibem transtornos mentais relacionados à exposição a obras de arte. Eita.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Ele gravou as sessões da Sarah Hawkins.
I should go another way.
Forgiveness. Session number 13. Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls beneath us. It goes without saying that these peculiarly new hospital plans that comes with representative gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
First, I presumed that her blood gas that key abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Ele falou que as alucinações que ela tem sofrido são um problema é o preço do dom dela. E o fator determinante ele achou que estava no sangue, mas não é o sangue dela.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain inside.
Yeah, Hawkins.
Why is Ethan on medication? Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
O sapato parcialmente queimado deve ter pertencido a Sarah Hawkins.
I must go back to the basement.
Sim. Todos entram nesse modo detetive impressionante.
I should go another way.
Poxa, você vai sair, você vai ficar com a velha. Ou não.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Não tem acesso, mas tem alguém lá dentro. Vixe Maria, que mudança. Você vai acabar preso aí dentro.
That's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Tá vendo? Era certeza que ia dar ruim pra ela.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
I came to this island to investigate a death, and ended up in your shop.
How convenient.
I'm serious. I saw the broken glass and followed the path. The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Ah, era uma visão isso, não era só uma lembrança, alguma coisa assim.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
É, o Necronomicon mesmo.
She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you.
Isso vai afetar o seu destino.
Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Simples assim conseguir uma ajuda, entendeu? Eita. Ah, eu tenho um pois é agora. Nossa, eu vou platinar o jogo. Um troféu atrás do outro. Essa... Ai, deixa eu ajudar, tá bom, vamos lá. Foi muito... sei lá... preguiça de roteiro. Sim, é bem Scooby-Doo mesmo. Oliver projetou o Pierce para o corpo da Dra. Coden. O detetive assistiu impotente enquanto a amiga de Bradley conduzia seu inquérito. Ao tomar conhecimento do experimento de Fuller, ela entrou no gabinete dele e descobriu que o diretor do Instituto Riverside estava escondendo informações sobre Sarah Hawkins e talvez até o corpo dela. Só que ela foi descoberta por Fuller, Pierce, que também... Pierce tem que salvá-la antes que seja tarde demais. Não, tudo aquilo já aconteceu. Eu tive uma memória, mas isso foi mostrado pelo Necronomicon. Eu gosto disso. O jogo é em primeira pessoa, mas tem cutscenes em terceira. Eu acho isso legal.
I pray that Colin is really here and alive.
Muito bem. Diário da esposa do reverendo Wakewood. O marido dela, John, construiu a primeira casa dos Hawkins, chamada Hilltop, no fim do século 17. Eles estavam entre os primeiros colonizadores brancos da ilha. Os habitantes anteriores desapareceram misteriosamente 3 séculos antes.
Old diary. Fuller, too.
Pequeno frasco de remédio. O Fuller também tem insônia.
Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her.
Eu leio todos os livros, mais necronômico. Revelação total, nome do troféu. Esta coleção de catálogo de criaturas que nunca ouviu falar, divindades das estrelas, criaturas capazes de viajar entre as dimensões. São tecnológicas. Tá bom, aí também. Muito bem.
How old is Fuller, really? Tem uma névoa verde saindo do lugar. Eu vou entrar. Faz. Oh my God. What is happening to me?
Tá loucaço.
What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
Ciências secretas. Este livro interessante destinado ao público geral demonstra como ciências não reconhecidas influenciaram, enriqueceram a medicina. Tá. Já peguei outro volume desse. Esse mundo desse jeito lembra aqueles filmes do sobrenatural. Tem a velhinha lá que é médium, tal, que sempre que ela vai pro além é essa paleta de cores. Insides, isso mesmo. Acho que é do James Wan, sim. O último foi acho que a última chave, não foi? Uma coisa assim. Esse eu achei fraquinho. Isso não achei interessante, não. Vai ficar nisso pra sempre, Jesus? Não dá pra avançar. Não dá pra voltar. Vixe, eu não tô sozinho aqui não. Credo.
What happened? Something has changed, but what? A única diferença é que agora dá pra entrar, tirando o barulho horrível na minha orelha, dá pra entrar na farmácia, mas fora isso tá a mesma coisa. Boa, Alex, assim que é bom, entendeu? Boa. Abrir essa porta. Vamos ver se trocar os lampiões acontece alguma coisa. Ah, é só isso. Vixe, mano. Game over. Agora eu não sei não. Uma coisa do outro lado.
It has trapped you.
Mhm.
Confronting powers that surpass you.
Bom, vamos encerrar aqui, tá? Como a gente continua. Tudo.